Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and you know me, I love little 3D projects. So I made this little, it's like a little handbag, but it's actually a box. And when you open it up, it's got some little 3x3 cards in. I've made a little belly band that fits across here, just so when you open your box, it keeps them into place. It's also got the little 3x3 envelopes. Just get that last one out. There we go. And because I had the bag upside down, I want it this way, so I'm going to put my envelopes back in that way so they come out the bottom. But this cute little set is using the Blackberry Bliss. It's called Blackberry Beauty, and the ephemera cards. I just found them in my stash, so I thought, oh, little 3x3 note cards, great for craft ideas, great for little gifts for Mother's Day's coming up. So, and I used the little ephemera, and my Blackberry Bliss ink just squashed, and I did it. I ended up tying a little. Look, this is my jet black ink, and it worked out beautiful. On the Blackberry Bliss, the ink pads are not good. They've never been good. So it blodged it a little bit. So that was my best one. But look at these little ephemeras, some little gems. It comes in gold, Blackberry Bliss. And then it's got, there was one with an owl on, but I wasn't too fussed on the owl. But they literally, I don't know why that's bowing. But they literally sit inside this little cute box, as they are 3x3 cards. They don't fall out at the front, but they come out easy enough at the bottom for you, and the little envelopes. And then this closes up, and I've added some little ribbon on the side, so you can carry it like a little tiny handbag. You can decorate the bottom. You can also decorate inside your box if you wanted to. I haven't. I'm going to turn them back round because they're flipping coming out. But yeah, 4 little note cards, 4 little envelopes, fit perfect in this little box. And like I'm saying, I'm using up all my old stash, all my old ribbons. I'm not going to go out and buy tons of new stuff until I've used it all up. So we're going to make the box. I've already made 2 of the cards. I'm going to make the other 2 cards with you. And I'm using up, like I'm saying, you know me in oceans. I love anything to do with the sea. But I can't stand sand between my toes. How do you work that one out? I haven't got a clue. My little bag's coming undone with my little bits in the side, so I'm just going to tape that back up. So it just stops all my little bits from falling out. You can even tape it. This is just a cello bag. I've folded it backwards, and you can just literally tape this to the inside cover, and it keeps all your little offcuts, apart from the bigger ones. Obviously you just have to stand them up, but it saves you having to have a separate bag rooting around to keep all your bits with your cardstock. So I got my cardstock. I've got loads of this. This is just an 8x8 pack. Oh, I never saw that. That's cute. Look at these little shells. Oh, you, me, and the sea. Look at these little stamps. You got some beads. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, I've got 2 there, 3 of them. Oh, how beautiful. But again, just some more little projects just to use up some bits. This beautiful ribbon, it came in a combo, but I can't remember which one. But how cute will that be? And it'll match these cards. Beautiful. This stuff I had from the range. It's just navy and white, and instead of having a stamped image or a stamped sentiment, because each one of these little cards says ocean blue, you can stamp a little message inside. I've also got this one that says make a wish on a starfish. Just added a little bit of ribbon and a little gem on each one, so they speak for themselves really. So I've got another 2 to make, so I'll be using this on the cards. This will be my handle, a little bit on the thick side, but we need about 12 inches, so I'm going to do about 11.5. You don't need a lot, you could have it smaller than that if you want, but how cute. I've got tons and tons and tons of ribbon that I bought off Stampin' Off over the years, and I'm not buying any. Well, saying that, I bought some, it was in the clearance rack, but I'm not buying any more. But this colour is going to be perfect. So these pieces, because the cards are 3 by 3, these need to be about 4 inches just to decorate my little cards. If you're doing craft fairs, perfect for little craft fair ideas. Do a few of these boxes and you can get 2, I think, wait there, no, 5 and a, yeah, 2 you'll get from 1 sheet of designer series paper. So, not designer series, cardstock. 12 by 12 cardstock you'll get 2. So, as you can tell, there goes my bits. I've got a stamp set to do the box. So here's my bits. I've already made 3 of the cards, so I haven't put this one together yet. We're going to make this one, but they're 3 by 6, and the designer series paper, I love the stripe, is 2 7/8 by 2 7/8, and these are from the little cut parts. So I just mounted them one straight. I'm going to do one the other way. So we're going to make that other card up. But for the box itself, you'll need a 9.5 by 5 1/4, and on the, it said round the ends, but that's for something else. 1 4 1/4, 5 1/4, 8.5. Then on the short side, 1 4 1/4. You're also, for that little divider strip, you're going to want 5 1/4 by 1, and you're going to score that at 1 4 1/4. You're going to need 4 cards that are 3 by 6, score them at 3. Designer series paper for the cards is 4 at 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. And you're going to need, I put Whisper White for a sentiment if you wanted to do a sentiment. But for the box, your DSP is 2 at 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. And I've only got 1. Have I? I don't know. And then 3 at 3 1/8 by 7/8. And then another one at 3 1/8 by 7/8. So you need 4 in total, and then a 12-inch piece of ribbon. So I don't know why, but I don't know where that's gone. But let's put my bits to one side and let's get our scoreboard out. Whoa. So what a cute little thing. We've done little 3 by 3 cards before. So simple. So this is the 3 by 6. Just score it at 3, fold it over. There's your little 3 by 3 cards. This was a sheet of spare 12 by 12, and you will get 8 cards from 1 sheet. So perfect. This is the 1 by 5 1/4, and we're just going to score this at 1, turn it around and score it at 1 again. So there's our little divider. You can put this in the center, but I prefer to put it down the bottom. So 9.5 by 5 1/4, and on the long side we're going to score this at 1 inch. We're going to score this at 4 1/4, 5 1/4, and 8.5. If you turn that round, that gives you 1 inch, 4 1/4, and 5 1/4. And then turn it to the short side, and we're just going to score it 1 inch on both sides. How simple is that? And like you say, I use A3 cardstock, and I think I can get 3 of, I think I can get 3 out of each one of these. So let's just burnish our scoreline. You only get a little idea. I mean, I lost my mojo for ages, but ideas are just popping into my head. I've been scouting the internet, having a look-see, going over some of my old videos. And if you notice, I'm scoring from the middle out so I don't buckle anything. And it's so simple. We're literally going to cut up the score line and take it away. And then a little tiny notch just off the two end, well, just off the two end ones. So come this side of the score line and then remove it. And we're going to do that in the centre and there as well. So, whoops, I'm throwing it up the score line. You only need to take the slightest little bit. So literally I'm just cutting away the score line basically, just so I've got a nice little gap. And again, just going to give that a little miter on the end. Perfect. And you can hack away like mad if you want to, but you can even shorten them, but there's no need, absolutely no need. So decide, because it's equal both sides, you got to decide now what side you want as your lid and what side you want as your base. They didn't half digging my little fingers. So I'm going to use this end for my lid, and I'm just grabbing a pencil. You don't have to be this precise, but you know me. So this is, when you fold those flaps over, this is 3 1/4. So I'm doing 1 5/8, which is the center of my lid. And then I'm just gonna keep that, and I'm literally taking that much off, just where the pencil mark is. And let me see what that's for the card. That's the card. This is for my box. So my lid is gonna have that on there. I'll move it that way. I am not decided yet which way round, but that is 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. The rest are 2 7/8 by 2 7/8, and I've decided on little strips to go on here, and you can put these on now. In fact, I'm going to put them on now. I may turn that over to have a darker side. Yeah, I think it goes better with the stripes. So and keep your glue out after this, because we're just going to glue the inside of the box together, and it's so cute. So this is my lid. Obviously I have cut my little thumb hole for there, and when we do this, I'm putting this one on first because we will be coming back over that a little score line. Just take that out. I mean, you can do this while I prefer to do this while it's open. And just take that little notch out. I mean, it's nothing, but you've got a perfect side now. Little front flap. You could make this box slightly bigger, put one of those miniature pens in there, you know, and do as a real gift set. Like I say, Mother's Day is coming up soon. You could decorate the inside of your box too. How cute is that? So these flaps are going to get glued in here, and this is going to be our top. How cute. Now I like to make sure I've got a little bit of glue all the way up to that ledge, so when I pull it round, it's not going to have no sagging whatsoever. And I keep my finger there for balance, so I know it's a perfect straight edge, and it's glued right to the edge. And then once I know my glue is sticking, just going to give that a mush down with get any air bubbles out, and you get the perfect straight little corner. So cute. And again, right along this score line, which is the most important bit, believe it or not, to keep that lid perfectly closed, glued all the way up to the edge. And just, you could put a peg in there and hold it, but this glue goes off pretty quick. So there's our lid. So don't be putting them inside there, because that would then become your base. I'm just gonna fold that out of the way, and then I'm basically just gonna glue those sides do one at a time. Just gonna fold that round, keep that nice straight edge, tuck that side in again, keep a nice straight edge. I got glitter everywhere. And again, glue right up to the score line. You don't want any saggy edges. And that one as well. They make the cutest little boxes. So there's your lid. There's your box. And it fits in there. Nice. It's tight, but not too tight, because it's all the same. You could have rounded these edges off if you wanted to, but I think that's so cute. Oh, do you know I've gone and stuck my paper down? I haven't put my ribbon in. So what I will do, I'll attach my ribbon on the inside so it stands up this way. Oh, what a silly sausage. Now, what I did on the other one, I added some tape, popped it in, and then glued my strips on. I suppose if we cut that nice and straight, I could glue that there and there, and then put a circle punch or a little punch around the outside. Let's do that. Right, let's grab some tape. There it is. I'm literally going to take the tiniest bit and I'm going to attach it onto the back of my ribbon, because I know it's the same width. Just get that rubbed down. So this ribbon must be 3/8 of an inch or just over, because my tape is 3/8 of an inch. Where's my pokey tool? Let me just, there we go, that's done. I've separated that. So there's my front of my box, and I'm making sure it's in the center. do this end as well. I'm just using a little bit. And if you've got a lighter, you can fray the edges so it don't come off. Perfect. And get any overhang, just pull it over and then flip your box. Make sure you've got it in the center. Perfect. Maybe it would have been a bit too thick, but there's your little handle on your box. There's your little thumbnail. Right, now with this piece, this is the 5 1/4. All I did was take a fraction, and I mean a fraction, because it's the same depth. And I mean, it is minute. It's barely a 16th of a... Perfect. And then this, if you want to open your box so it's this way, put it in the bottom here. But that fit just stops the cards from falling out. So I'm going to do it this way round this time. So just right up to that score line again. Oops, because the lid is heavier. And then I'm just going to place that in there. Just give that a pinch. So when you open your box now, you've got your little nice little handle. That is so cute. And you open it, and then your cards will be presented there. I've got another 1, 2, 3. I've got another 4 little envelopes spare. You might get 6 in, but literally I've got 3 envelopes left. Need to get some new ones. And then you can start pumping in these sweet little cards. I've got a little strip of paper for there. This one, again, I cut this at 3 1/8 by 7/8. If you wanted another piece that size, you could decorate that side. How cute. It just keeps them in place, because I know when you've opened some boxes, the cards bounce up at you. So let's pop that to one side. I have got now my 2 cards. And what I'm going to do on the front of this one, that is so sweet. I've got these 2 beautiful cards, and I'm just going to offset them on there to show. But I might add one with glue. I mean, you could back these on white cardstock and then blue if you want. But they've already got a blue border. So I'm literally just going to add one. This one I'm going to add dimensionals. Just opened a fresh packet. I'm using all the edgy pieces. Better. Take the backings off. One more. And again, it could have backed to this. I'm just literally laying out over the top. It says you, me and the sea. Love that cute little handle. You could add a gem if you've got gems big enough either side to hide where you've attached your ribbon. How cute would that be if I had another one of them? Instead, this one is going just there on the bottom. So I'm going to grab a dimensional. I may add 2 because it's bold in the centre. Just for me to get a little bit of depth. How cute. So I'm adding my little seashell just there. Where that little hole is, just going to put a dot of glue. And I'm going to grab a dimensional. Not a dimensional, a gem. And just cover that over with a little rhinestone. Wherever that's gone. There it is, covered up. Stuck down. That glue will go off eventually. And it should stay in place. It's just to cover that hole up. And not only that, it looks like a little pearl. For when you pull something out the sea. See that? That's so cute. So, right, what was I going to do then? Oh, my other cards, right. So, I'm going to have that little fishy. And what I'm going to do first is grab my tape. Again, I'm going to add some double-sided. I'm going to see first where I want. Do I want it in the centre? Do I want it down the bottom? On the side? Let's glue this in place. Because the other cards I added on dimensionals. So let's just pop this at a slight angle. And then I can put tape there and there. Decide then where I am going to put this. So on the other one I did it down the side. So I know that's perfectly glued on there. So I've got that little ripple down the side, and then I'm putting this on dimensionals as well. Get the backings. Oh, they're sticky. These do not want to release their backings. You know when you get one of them perishing, the backs come off as well. Well, this is what's happening to this one. Love it. So we've got another shell. I'm going to add this. A tiny little border all around. That is so cute. And I've got this lovely little ray fish, stingray fish. Again, let's just add a dimensional. Give it a bit of depth. You can use glue. I think that is the sweetest little thing ever. And I'm just going to pop him that side. That is so cute. So, a blob of glue just under there. Cute little rounds. You could get all your designer series paper ready. You can get your embellishments ready. You could even stamp sentiment. Oh, there we go. It just flew off, hit me in the face. You could get all your sentiments stamped. I mean, how long did it take to make that box and add the designer series paper? Not long at all. This is just the cutest. This is just the cutest. I love this box. Oh, there we go. Slot one more in there and we've got space then for our last and final. I am literally going to use my ribbon. I might use this differently this time instead of wrapping it round. Yeah, I'm going to glue this one down. I love stripes. Oh, I love stripes. I don't know, they just look so neat and tidy. Because we've done the others on dimensionals, instead this one's getting glued down. And this will be added on dimensionals this time, make it a little bit different. Find one more. Perfect. I'm going to add my little, get these dimensional backings off. I'm going to add that right in the centre. I'm just going to glue where I tied it in a knot, maybe just on the sides. I'm going to wait for this to dry later, and then I may trim off the ends, and because this that's better, so it's not so bulky. Perfect. Cuteness. I love it. And I've got a tiny little fish for this one. And I'm just going to add a dimensional. See which way is lying. Which is the flattest way. That's the bumpy one, so you must be facing that way. Oh, there we go. That is going to fit on there. Perfect. I'm going to grab a little rhinestone. Pop that on there. They are so cute. I do like mini cards. They're great to give out. I like, my neighbours and in the past have sent little tiny Christmas cards, and I think they're cuter than some of the big ones, just because they've been handmade. Some have taken the time to get them. Love the glue dots. Love these backed glue dots that you get in the card kits. Absolutely love them. They're so handy. Love my dimensionals. Just got a new pack. So there we go. We have got a set of 4 Oceanside cards. And a gorgeous little gift box that looks like a handbag. How cute is that? Oh, where's my... Oh, I've added it. But I may get some shapes. Got these cute little... No, I might get some die cuts actually. And just add or maybe add another embellishment just either side. Where's my circle punch? Here, wait, let me have a look. Let me see if I've got any of that blue cardstock. I've got some Night of Navy. My glasses are hurting my ears. If they're big enough. They're probably not even as wide as my ribbon. No, they need to be maybe an inch. These are only half an inch. But I've got a 1 inch circle. I'm going to add a 1 inch circle there and glue that on just so it stops this from fraying, I think. Let me see if I can grab it. Woohoo! Oh, my backside. There it is. There's my 1 inch circle punch. It might be, oh wait there, what's this one here? Oh, 3/4, that's even better. I knew I got that. This one needs sharpening. That's better. Get my glue. I mean, you can do with this with pattern paper. And just glue that on there. It just makes it look a little bit neat and it stops that ribbon from fraying. But like I'm saying, on this one, I tucked it underneath the designer's theirs paper. You know what me, I might get carried away and then forget to do something. But this is turned out okay. How cute. You can even decorate the backs. Give that a press down. But go through your cardstock. Have a look what you got left. See if you can, if you've got a stamp set. If you've got no ephemera stuff like these or charms, get the stamp set to match. That is so cute. That is. I wonder if I've got any bigger gems. Oh, there we are. Let's have a look. Let me have a look in my stash. I've got these large white pearls. Oh, there. Add that right in the center. That is cute. Oh, that is so cute. I love that. That is gorgeous. Sorry for saying cute, cute, cute all the time, but hey ho. So there's the one I made earlier. This is with some really old cardstock. This is graphic 45 papers. And yeah, graphic 45 is it? It sure is. And it's called Ocean Blue. I just love anything blue. I love anything to do with the ocean. You could fussy cut some of these and add them embellishments on there if you've got time. But just have some fun. They make perfect little Mother's Day gifts. They make perfect little craft fair items and perfect little presents to tell somebody just how much you love them and how much they mean to you. Make some Christmas ones. You can make some kiddie ones. Kids love little 3D cards, little interactive things. But there we go. I hope you enjoyed my project and I hope you come back and see me on the next video. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to press the thumbs up, the share and the like. And don't forget to subscribe. That way you'll get and the bell. And that way you'll get notified of all future videos. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye.